time has come. I believe now it is this moment that we try to push la fin de la fête, the end of the festivities. And it is certainly my ultima verba, my last words or final words will be words of thanks, words of immense gratitude to all of you who from all continents, so many different countries have shared your knowledge, have visited the law on the fringe, on the face cachée, the hidden side. We have shared what we know, we shared on what we do not know and wish to know better. One thing is sure is that we want to know each other better, and we will continue this conversation, hopefully next time in person. So thank you to all the speakers, participants for what you've been bringing to the conversation, enriching the conversation. And I'm sure that this will result in publications in the months and in the years to come. I want also to express gratitude for all those who have helped in many different ways to make this conference possible despite the challenging circumstances. Viaggiando, we will be back with something in person. Sicily is calling us, Catania, Palermo. We will have festivities, no doubt, down the line, down the road. I want to thank the members of the executive committee. Everyone has contributed beautifully to making this possible. And last but not least, I want to thank everyone for your immense patience regarding the organization, the many glitches that have occurred here and there. Thinking of this, I'm reminded a quote from the writer André Gide in Les Faux Monnayeurs. He says, oh, ces mystères nous échappent, feignons d'en être les organisateurs. These mysteries are beyond our understanding. Let's pretend we organize them. Let me tell you that I have no such pretense. Mysteries of technology remain mysteries to me. We did and tried our best to troubleshoot where it was needed, but thank you for your immense patience. Our apologies for frustration for those of you who did not manage at the desirable moment to show up, to appear on the screen, to open slides, etc. I think we've done the best in the circumstances, and I have a sense that overall, the satisfaction is here that we had a good time. Now, I want these last few minutes to be a little bit like a firework at the end of a festivity. I'd like everyone around the table, I count 31 of you at the moment, to pop in, make suggestion and say, you know, regarding places where we want to meet, regarding topics that we may discuss, regarding any kind of suggestion, please go forth and raising the hand or simply unmuting yourself. I want, and now I'm going to stop sharing because I want to see the mosaic and I want to hear a oral, you know, an audio mosaic with proposals, suggestions, etc. Several people can speak at the same time. This is the only moment of the conference when this is allowed. So please go ahead. And thank you once more.
I want to say only great, Olivier, you were great. Many thanks.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
One thing more, I would like to join myself to the vote of thanks from Olivier, but also telling you that Olivier was mentioning about publications. We are finalizing the possibility to publish the conference proceedings of this e-conference in an e-journal that will be most likely Opinio Juris in Comparazione. That is an e-journal led by our friend Giovanni Comandè, and that is also recognized by the Italian Ministry of University for the Italian colleagues who need publication in the so-called Fascia A. It's a very well-known journal, and we hope that in the near future we can send you an email with a deadline for the submission of the conference papers for those who want to publish their paper. Thanks again. I give the floor to anyone else that wants to put some more fuel in the fireworks. Thank you so much, and see you in person next time somewhere around the world.
Also in Sicily.
Hopefully.
Yes, hopefully Sicily. Sicily has all votes.
But at the sea, not online.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Catania first, or Palermo.
Palermo. Also.
Catania would be fantastic.
Yeah,
The two will be fantastic.
Huh?
There is a Sicilian troop in this conference.
Yes.
Sicily is shown up in number and quality.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, Olivia.
Please, please, please. No silence. Silence is not allowed in this session. No blank.
I think, you know, this Juris Diversitas conference is like a good wine. We need time to absorb it, to feel all the flavors. And I think that on Monday we will have, you know, many ideas coming up like this. And I think that most of us will have beautiful ideas for a new topic, because it was really inspiring. And even if the last session was very inspiring, even if it was very pessimistic, I think we are richer than when we arrived. So really, thanks to all the speakers and to the board for the organization, because it was really wonderful, and I know how difficult it was to organize. So thanks to all the team, and to all the speakers, and to the audience for all the questions which were asked. Thank you very much.
I have a question. I'm wondering whether the recorded sessions are available. Where, how can we see if we missed some of the sessions? Could we go back and see?
Let me answer that one. I have yesterday afternoon, in my afternoon, which was night for you, saved the recordings. And I will do the same this afternoon for what happened today. So I have MP4 videos that will be edited to eliminate the prelude to the conversation, so that each video starts at the start of a session and ends at the end. So all this is going to be edited, and all this is, I mean, it is a patrimony, or it has got a great intellectual value. We have heard, you know, okay, let's talk a little bit money. I've heard many $1 million questions here. Juris Diversitas is a place of metaphors, and we can answer every or many $1 million question. and we can solve problems like intellectual property. We have the resources, etc. We will just do this, but we will minimally, I think we will ask everyone who appears on the video, you know, what you accept, what use is acceptable for you of these videos. Some of them may be used in an internal way, others may be made public. The executive committee is going to review all this and being mindful of the concerns of everyone regarding diffusion or large or in the smaller circles. I'll make sure that at the end of this, I won't be made to sit on the pietra di vergogna. We have heard this presentation. I don't want to be cullo nudo. I rather prefer to sit with my pens on the books that I have here, that these are the publications of Juris Diversitas, 2 volumes missing. And I hope that in a few years, we will reach the ceiling here. But we need to have the same with the videos. Great ideas came also to share our resources for teaching of comparative law in different parts of the world. All this needs to be developed. We have now an officer for development, and there's a lot on your plate at the moment.
Definitely.
So please keep talking. No silence.
Just a word to say that I'm very happy to have become part of the Juris Diversitas family. So thank you for this great experience. And one proposal: would it be possible to share also the presentations together with the recordings? Of course, for all the panelists who agree on that. Of course, respecting everyone's freedom.
That is a great question. It is on the table because indeed videos are one thing. We have seen great PowerPoint presentation packed with information. So maybe we will extend and send a little short questionnaire just to see what everyone is willing to share in that respect. And don't forget that copyright is protected. Whenever you have that, you keep your own right on your production. I'm a middle-aged person, you know, and I think knowledge is there to circulate, disseminate, etc. I never care about I receive a salary from my university, and try to live with that. Okay, anyone else? These are great proposals. Ignazio.
Yes, I just want to thank Bruno for using the word family, the Juris Diversitas families. I think this is the first one. We have the Juris Diversitas Association, the brand, the conference, the book series, and we have a family as well. So friendship is good. Family, it's different, perhaps a bit more. We also have to ask. Thank you, Bruno. Thanks to everyone.
Splendid.
Excuse me.
Safe. Be safe, Ignacio.
Your car is open.
Excuse me, just a word to say thank you all, because well, for us young scholars and young researchers, these are truly a big chance to share and to be, you know, it's a big chance to share knowledge, and this is something that it's precious for us young scholars, and that's why I want to thank you all for this.
We thank the young members of the family. In another session, I was thinking the speakers as being, you know, dark side of the law. Think of the sky at night, stars. We have among us superstars, we have rising stars, and everyone should have a place. The sky of Juris Diversitas is large. The family is meant to enlarge. Also, that has great value to us, what you just say, Livio.
The important is, Olivier, that there are not falling stars. For rising stars is fine, and I want to thank you and all the committee for the great work you did. The conference was astounding, astonishing, surprising, and whatever adjective you can choose, it's a good choice. It was really a huge, magnificent program, deep and careful to nuance waves and dimensions of law. So it was really a great event, even if we just saw each other virtually. But I felt quite often the feeling that we were in the same room, not virtually, but we were one side by side the other, and that was really great. So heartily thank you to each of you. Thank you. It was really a very, very good conference.
Thank you. We're all living stars. Maybe the conference is a supernova. Come on, you still have a few minutes. I know it's very late. It's Friday, and you have a glass of something you like after this, and enjoy the rest of the weekend. I'm full of energy. You know, I would be ready to start another day and just continue over the weekend. But you know what? When we do it in person, let's arrange to stay on a little bit, you know, to celebrate being together. We really need it after all this hard and difficult time.
There is food and wine, Olivier. There is food and wine in person.
That's
There
right.
is someone who wants to say something. Christian,
Yes, Christian.
probably. Yes.
Yes, thank you. Thank you. I will be very, very short, just to say thank you to all the organizers and to Olivier. It was my first time as a chair in such a high international academic event. I chaired minor events so far, and it was very interesting and stimulating for me. It was also very useful for our newborn research group at Turin concerning Russian and Eastern European law and politics. So on the behalf of this small group, which hopefully will become larger, I want to say thank you for this opportunity, and we look forward for further cooperation. Thank you, Oliver, and thank you, Professor Mancuso, and everybody, and speakers, participants, and organizers. Thank you.
Wow, there is energy there, huh? A universe, a legal universe, full of energy. Okay, this energy has to be in action, will keep us moving projects and do future things that will be, you know, every time it has to be even better. And this being said, it's 1 minute to the hour. Maybe if you have music, Mr. Vice President, to, I don't know, if you can turn the sound on. And what shall I say? We are there, you know, little pictures, a big e-hug to everyone before we start. And I think we should create movement on the screen as we end the session, and moving our hands, clap, and okay. Goodbye,
My compliments.
everyone.
Bye.
And thank
See
you.
you
Thank you,
soon.
Olivier.
See you soon. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.